All right. Welcome back, YouTube, to A Programmer Plays Yono. That's right. In our previous episode, we started the game. We found out that we are an elephant, which is a once in 1,000 years celestial visitor to the realm. We learned a bit about the realm. We've got humans, naturally. We've also got Mekani, which are robot people, and the Bone Whites from the Thunder Garden. And we've met a little redhead girl who seems anxious to cause trouble, a little monk who's terrible at his job, and met the little redhead girl's mom, who happens to be the queen, and sounds like she's about to start a war. So, yeah, things are off with a bang. We'll see how we get on. So, what do you... Whoa, you're the marble guy, right? Elephants are awesome. This is the Elephant Temple. Oh. Your hair. Good day, Mr. Elephant. Look at you. I'm Trixie the Magnificent Magician and Street Performer, or at least I used to be. One day the wind blew my top hat right off my noggin and stole it away. Without my hat, there's very little I can do. Now I have this antique music box, and it's not nearly as interesting as my old act. Okay? It's true that the very first proto-mechani were constructed by humans, but before long we reached the singularity, the point where our new machines were intelligent enough to build and improve new machines by ourselves. After that, there was a runaway population growth, and each new generation of robots more sophisticated and capable than the last. It's really just the beginning of our liberation, even though it would take another century before we found our own city-state, Freehaven. We'll celebrate Singularity Day every year. Good day, Mr. Elephant. Look at this guy. Good day, Mr. Elephant. Look at all these humans. They're bloated and feverish city. They claim to value freedom, but when they say freedom, what they mean is the military power to oppress anyone who disagrees with them. I live in an old jar and know nothing but my wisdom, and I am more free and happy than any misguided human. Okay. Troll moss forest. Okay. Visually, immediately, quite strikingly different. Heard you woke up the lore master from his decade-long slumber. Between him and Porkai, I should call you Yono the Awakener. Anyway, this is Troll Moss Forest, and on the other side of it lies the Thunder Garden, home of the living dead. We should totally go there and see for yourself what Naga's elephant magic could accomplish. Don't worry too much. If you left stuff behind in Nightingale City, we can return there whenever we want. The city won't go anywhere. Fair enough. Hi, Yono. It seems we're traveling to the sacred cemetery. Do you guys mind if I come along? Please don't say no. It's my duty as a monk to guide you and teach you about this world. Be honored to have you by my side, Kai. Alright. Let's do some gameplay. Okay. Okay. I see what it wants me to do. Cool. So I'm betting that we were collecting letters previously, but we couldn't see them. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Love the little trumpeting sound that we make. It's so stinking cute. Interesting. All right. I was wondering, will that persist? Like, can we, like, douse the fire entirely? But it looks like the answer is no. These guys have letters, too. How dare. boss. I think because I killed him when the chests spawned in, that was a very high velocity object, so to speak. And that's why he rocketed off. Oh no. What happened to... Okay, cool. Hello? Shit. I have made a right mash of this heat. My youngest would probably like this game. Yeah. I was saying earlier, I kind of think that this is just like a really solid, like, hey, do you want an easy introduction to the Zelda formula? Because this will do it. Yeah, loves animals? Yeah. Hello. Spitting snakes? A venomous cousin of... Oh no, I've been misreading this. It's not snake, it's snoke. A venomous cousin to the common snoke. It makes its nest inside walls and can spit poison long distances. Watch out for the gleam of its eyes right before it spits. Alright, fair enough. Okay, but how if it's facing away from me? More letters? Who doesn't like letters? Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't really know. This is not the way to do this. Holy. There was another path down there. Oh no! Our first death. Oh. I was not expecting to respawn here. You died. I guess this is an opportunity for us to potentially look at routes that we hadn't looked at before. Is there anything... Yeah, there's this house here. I have a health token, which I won in a lottery, but I don't have any use for it myself. I know, why don't you take it? You can trade it in at the health token exchange service. Sure. I mean, that actually puts us at 5, so we might as well grab an extra heart so that I can face tank things better. Guy's kind of creepy looking, yeah. I have this theory, right? That a lot of kids are actually have like a darkness to them, right? Like a little goth element to them, and that's why they get really like into like scary stuff, and they really resonate with darker concepts and stuff. And not every kid, obviously, like kids are very, very different, but there's a lot of kids who you show them, necromancy for the first time, and for some reason they're like, ooh, go on. And so I think games like this, where you've got the living dead, but they're presented in like an affable, friendly kind of way, I think there's probably quite an audience of kids who are like, hell yeah, I'm into it. Like, one of my favorite books as a kid, one of my favorite books as a kid was Sabriel by Garth Nix. This is, as you can see, a very well-loved copy. This is a pretty thick book that's all about necromancy. It's about someone whose whole job is to take the undead and make them dead again. Keep them in the river. And I was super compelled by that concept as a pretty young child. And I think that a lot of kids are. Like, you've got the whole section in Ni no Kuni with the dead and the ghost ship and stuff. I think it works. Anyways, that's a whole tangent, sorry. Madame Pompadour, I'm the greatest fortune teller in the land. Let me tell you about your future. Ooh, I see the paw of a monkey, old and dusty artifact. You will find the object, and when you do, you will bring it to me. Are you looking for a monkey's paw? Yes, I am. All right. Monkey's paw to that character. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here that we haven't done. I'm the sewer warden. My name is Mr. Swampy. I'm responsible for keeping Nightingale sewers in proper working order. It's an important job, all right. My real dream is to look for hidden treasure. I've been searching in the sewers throughout the years. I'd like to expand my hunt to the mountains, or perhaps the bottom of the seas. There'd be a lot of treasure hidden at the bottom of the sea, don't you think? Sadly, I lack the equipment to go find it. Is this the sewers? No. This is the harbor master. Welcome to Nightingale City Docks. Do you have anything to declare? No, I'm just visiting. What do you do here? Nightingale City is engaged in loads of maritime trade, mostly with Freehaven, the other port cities along the coast. This is the office where you present your ship's manifest and pay the tariff placed on all trade by the Queen. We import manufactured goods from the robots in Freehaven, and the ships coming in from there pay large taxes to the Nightingale's kingdom. So we humans benefit twice on every trade. What are you gonna be? The developer has another game, and I think the other game came before this one, but I'm not sure, called Molly Medusa, I think? And this character looks very Molly Medusa. Her name's literally Molly. Elephant Yono, I'm a sculptor and I'm working on a marble statue of you. What do you think? It's an artistic representation. Keep up the good work. Medusa, statue, I get it. I think we might play Molly Medusa after we finish this game. That might be a fun follow-up. Just to, you know, kind of be thorough. Alright, so we've got this. We can do that, but that doesn't super help us. I guess it's fine. Because now we can do this. Hooray! Cool, that was a fun little puzzle. There's a boy across town who I really like, but I'm much too shy to ever go up and talk to him. What could I do? Maybe I can help. Oh, would you? I've got a bouquet of red roses here. Could you maybe deliver them to him and tell him about me? The boy's name is Girish, and he lives near the Lucky Elephant Tavern. Alright. Lucky Elephant Tavern. Alright, so that looks like a tavern. You don't seem... no, Yoja. Ahoy, matey, I used to be a fearsome pirate off the coast of Freehaven, but avast, the pirate life ain't what it used to be, I tell you that. Queen's forces are keeping a close watch over Freehaven these days, and the last beacon of anarchy stifled under the iron fist of the monarchy. I long for the golden days of yore, the salty air of ye face, the roiling sea under ye feet. Is there any difference in the map here? I don't think so. Good day, Mr. Elephant. Is this a Star Wars reference? Ah, Girish. Oh, are those from Julie? I can't believe it. She has noticed me after all. My dad won't let me outside much, so I've spent a lot of time writing poems for my unattainable Juliet. Will you deliver them for me as a response for the roses? There are quite a lot of them. That is a lot. But sure, we'll take them. And once we've done this, we'll come back because I saw that there was like a fire or something beneath us. Gives me a chance, though, to drink my little tea and hopefully recover my throat a little bit. This is a lot of dialogue. Oh, he responded. I can't believe it. My love is not unrequited after all. I always knew you know in the bottom of my heart, as they say. I'm going to read all these poems and then I'm going to write a long love letter in reply. How about maybe meeting him in person? Oh, no. It's going to be a long time before I work up the courage to do that. Look at all these ladders. Oh boy. And now we're full of water, which will probably be immediately relevant to that fire that we just saw. Wait, did we lose our water between screens? That's a bummer. I guess it makes sense, but thought I was preparing. Yeah, that's very on fire. The trade between humans and Makani goes by sea between Nightingale City and Freehaven, but is entirely controlled by Nightingale City. They force us to pay high taxes and a tariff on everything we trade, which means Freehaven remains a scrappy outpost. I'm trying to find ways to get around the tariff, if you know what I mean. I have a fake manifest here for a shipment of manufactured goods from Freehaven, but it needs an official stamp before we can show it to the harbor master. Luckily, we have a human sympathizer who works in the Queen's Guard and has better access to official documents. Why are you telling me this? Could you take this fake cargo manifest to our friend in the Queen's Guard, get the stamp, and then get it back to the harbor master? The harbor master office is located by the docks, downtown from the Elephant Temple. Our sympathizer guard is the fourth guard from the entrance in the Queen's throne room. Okay. We still gotta find their dog. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you the one who can get an official stamp onto these documents? Shh, not so loud. The way we treat the Makani of Freehaven is shameful, and on top of that, it's also holding us all back. We humans could benefit greatly from robots, industry, and manufactured goods, but instead we are starving them for resources, which keeps their production in an infantile state. Take this stamped manifest to the harbor master near the docks. Freehaven thanks you. Do. I do, in fact. I'm delivering a manifest of a shipment coming from Freehaven. Perfect. And it already has the proper stamp, I see. Everything should be in order then. Here's a coin for your troubles. You put the coin behind you. This jerk. I don't know why sometimes when we climb ladders or stairs, it just goes so slow. I feel like it probably is a physics thing, like the physics object is getting literally pushed up the stairs, but... Alright, I want to find out what this fire is. talk to you. Your go-to fortune teller for all things psychic. What can I do to tell you about your future? Absolutely nothing. Without my crystal ball, it completely helps in the void beyond. My no-good sister has nicked it and is trying to use it for herself despite having no talent whatsoever in matters of clairvoyance. Your sister, is she a medium as well? I'd say she's more of a small. But here you come. A tall, dark stranger to fetch my crystal ball back for me, no? I'll see what I can do. Okay. Don't need a monkey's paw for the sister, though. Alright. We haven't been in Lucky Elven yet.
Hey.
Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Hee hee hee. Hee hee. How. Just thought of a really funny joke. Oh, never mind. Only me and my baby brother would get it. Relatable. Welcome to Lucky Elephant Tavern. It's an honor to have you in the kingdom, Elephant Yono. Let me offer you a mug of warm milk to restore your strength. Okay. Huh. Found the water. Now we round. Ah, now we're in the sewers. Whoa, look at this guy. Hello, what are you doing down here? I'm the Phantom of the Nightingale Sewers. I've been living down here in solitude for hundreds of years. Doesn't it get lonely? I like the loneliness. I used to live up in the city, in the middle of things. I was even in love with a beautiful human woman. What happened? She died. Oh no, a tragic fate that forced you down into the sewers. No, she grew old and died peacefully of high age. She was a human, you know. We had a wonderful life together when she was alive, but all life decays, and when my love was gone, I had little reason to stay on the surface. Now I live by myself in the darkness. In mourning? Not really. We both knew she would not live forever. Creatures die, time moves on. It's the way of the world. We bone whites live without too much attachment to the physical realm. Because of this, not much can disturb us. I value the time I had with my love. I treasure the memories of it. I can't go back to it, and I do not yearn for the impossible. You know, I built a music box for my love centuries ago. I wonder what happened to it. If you find that old music box in the city, I would be interested in getting it back. The song it played was composed by my love, and I built it into the box. Maybe I can play it again with the pipe organ. Alright. Magician. Add a music box. They need their top hat, which I don't think I've seen. That's the sign building, yeah. Alright, so you probably need your hat before you will give me the box. Done this. Done that. We can try getting the crystal ball from her. Oh, yeah. Okay, we just took it. Our crystal ball now. That's actually genuinely quite funny that we were just like, I'm taking this, and she's like, well, okay. Were you in this one? No. This one? How have I already managed to forget this stuff? There we go. The crystal ball. I knew you would retrieve it. I've seen it happen before. It's an easy claim to make after the fact. Well, I suppose now that I have my crystal ball, there is no reason for me to hold on to my sister's monkey paw anymore. She'll probably want it back. Will you bring it back to her? This paw is mildly horrific with the way that the candle is in the palm. I guess it's probably like dripping over the palm and not in the palm, but my first interpretation of this was like, oh god, someone like cut this thing open and jammed a candle in there. But my monkey's paw it is. I bet it was my sister who stole it. She's so selfish. She always has been. She's so envious of my psychic gifts that she pilfered my monkey's paw. I had to borrow her crystal ball instead. That thing was completely useless. Alright, cool. We're up to 3 whole thingamajigs. Juliet, you don't want anything else, right? Love poems are not very good, actually, but no matter. Our love burns strong. Hold. Alright, that's cute. Just now noticed the top hat. Upstairs. That's my hat. Did you retrieve it for me? Certainly. Magnificent. Now I'll be able to perform again. I won't need this antique music box anymore. You can take it if you want. Someone else might be looking for it. A little hard to split my concentration. Oh, you found my old music box. I have not heard this melody in over a century. This is my last connection to the upper world. Now that I have the music box, I am ready to descend even further into the dark. I can focus exclusively on my music. I will not eat, I will not sleep until my masterpiece is complete. I will emerge again in 100 years from now with the most sublime symphony the world has ever heard. I'll compose it from the shadows and solitude, and it will bring tears of joy to the eyes of anyone who listens. It's a reference to something, but I don't recognize it. Alright, well that's 4. I see. Oh, found the dog. Maybe we have to turn this dog in for the key. This has been a lot of side questing. I was not expecting to start up this episode and just immediately be side questing like this. Milo, where have you been? Thank you, Mr. Elephant, for finding Milo. We have been looking all over for him. All over. You can have this ship in a bottle as our things. We were going to give it to the old pirate who lives by the docks as a present. She misses the days when she was sailing the seas, so we thought that might cheer her up. But it turns out neither one of us have the courage to go anywhere near her cabin. This is a lot of little objects getting modeled for this quest chain. What have you got there, matey? Aye, a beautiful brig she be, though tiny. She reminds me of the old days when I just stroll up and down the deck of a ship like her. It's a present for you. You can keep it. Oh? Can I? I know that's not what to say. This be a wonderful gift, me old matey. Can I sell the old seas no more? But my heart still belongs to the waves. I shall treasure this memento dearly. I want to give you a gift in return. This is a strange object I once fished out of the deep from within the locker. Maybe you can even figure out what it is. Alright, we'll take this to the guy at the docks. Again, just a lot of 3D modeling to make this stuff happen. These are not like that hard objects to make, but it just takes work, you know? People underestimate how much just like fiddle-faddling 3D modeling takes. Whoa. Mr. Swampy, I found this old diving helmet for you. Do you think it can help you hunt for treasure? Do I? This is just what I've been looking for. It looks like it was manufactured in Freehaven. Where did you find this? An old pirate gave it to me. Aha, say no more. If this helmet has been in the hands of pirates, it's virtually guaranteed to help me find treasure. It has soaked up all the greed of the high seas and is surely blessed with supernatural treasure-finding properties. You can have the key to my old workshop treasure vault down in the sewers. That's where I've collected all the trinkets I have found over the years, but I have no need for them anymore now that I have this beauty. Onward to treasure! That is quite the quest chain to get this key. Because it was, what, crystal ball to get the monkey's paw, to get the, and then also separately, hat to get the money music box, blah, 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 blah. Did I need to do the orbs? No, I didn't. So scratch that. But hat for music box for this guy, for dog, so that we can then get the bottle for the helmet. Oh, I fucked up. Oh no. Where will the key be? Shit. We might have to run all the way back to get that key. Yup. Oh, that's painful. Ugh. Alright, YouTube, I'll cut this out for you. Actually, real quick, while we're in the area, we've picked up enough things for this, so there we go. Another heart for us. Alright, here we go. Let's not be impatient. What does this sign even say? I don't think we ever read it. Looking for the key, seek out the sewers, warden, Mr. Swampy. Alright. Well, there was hints there. We just didn't really need them. Picked up a lot of characters. And a health token. Cool. Alright, so that brings us up to 1 of 4 for the next one. Alright, Let's move on from this area, because we have spent just more time in Nightingale City than I was expecting, by a significant margin, if I'm being honest. I suspect that there are more things that we can do here, but I'm ready to do more puzzles instead of so many, what effectively are fetch quests. Still haven't found that guy's marbles. Alright, we're taking a lot of damage for no good reason. Oh, alright, are we just like pushing this? Huh. Alright, well that's a solution. Nalini. Oh, hello there. I came all the way up here from Nightingale City to repair this gate that won't open. It's old and rusty, and I just need some oil to get it to slide up and down again. Problem is, my oil can got stolen by a bunch of rock goblins. Damn rock goblins, they are so fascinated by shiny metal that they will nick anything metallic, no matter if it is valuable and no matter if they themselves have any use for it. Until I find my stolen oil can, I won't be able to fix this gate. Alright, so unusual looking key is what we got out of that. Alright, I see the can. It's fun that the solution to this one, like they let you figure out, oh, the immediately obvious answer is not the correct answer. Don't push it towards the thing, push it away from the thing, and then push it towards the thing. I wonder if he just like, if the developer just like took a trumpet and was like, all right, I want to make the goofiest sounds that I can. Interesting that picking up one of the tokens heals you. Found my can of oil. Perfect. Hope you didn't have too much trouble getting it back from the rob goblins. Let's see if we can get this gate back open and in working order. Headed back to the city now that the gate is repaired. There are a lot of rob goblins clicking about in Trollmoss Forest, so watch your step. Fair enough. Yay, new fast travel. Does that suggest that we've found half of the fast travelable areas? I think it does. Okay. I'm glad that we didn't have to fiddle around with heights to refill that or anything. Just casually killed that guy. He's dead. game is doing a little bit of weirdness with physics stuff. I imagine that this game was pretty tightly coupled to the Nintendo Switch, because I'm pretty sure this was launched on the Nintendo Switch. And so the physics might be a little picky when you're on other systems. I see, I see. Do I see? Yes, I do see. Yeah, cool. Cool. Clever. We need to push you over to here. I'm still missing something here. I'm missing something. I don't see how I could get around to this side. I get this here. There's a second effect of that I'm not seeing. Alright, I think I see it. Okay, cool, cool, clever. Order of operations. Cool. Cool. I was wondering, can the spitter smokes, snokes, hurt other enemies? And the answer is yes. I love it when there's friendly fire for enemies. Wait, a Thunder Garden. Ingrid was here. Hello, Ingrid. Ah, okay. I think I understand this correctly. Got a key. I don't know what for, but we've got it. I figured it out. It's for this. Just barely made it. That's cute. Who put this key up here? We'll never know. That skull's just like an infinite amount of letters, huh? Hey, we made it to the Sundergarden. These are those who say the universe. There are those who say the universe is eternal and has always existed, but there are also those who argue it has a beginning in time. Some believe that the cosmos was created by divine elephants millions of years ago. They say the Earth was fashioned from clay by those demiurge elephants and stomped into a flat disc by their mighty feet. I don't know what to believe, but I like to think about these things. Imagining the infinite cosmos takes my proverbial breath away. Hey, are you guys chill with me smashing skulls for letters? I think I need letters. Elephant Yono, nice to meet you again. Finally worked up the courage to go and talk to the Undertaker in Windhill, and he was super nice. He suggested I visit the Sundergarden to meet more bone whites. They're not scary at all. They're very friendly, you know. Look at all these pretty flowers. The immortal bone whites tend to them for all eternity. This is my favorite place in the whole world. Can't believe I was ever afraid of the undead. Turtle. Pumpkin. What's Dumbo up to? Murdering turtles. Got it. What up, Fallen? All of this was once the field of a devastating battle. The bodies of the fallen make up the ground on which we now stand, and from which we bone whites emerge. Serenity born from calamity. Welcome to the Health Token Exchange Service. You have 3 health tokens. Sadly, this is not enough for a new container. Have a good day. Oh, look at you. Etervala. Welcome to the Sundergarden, where the dead rise from their graves. This might sound a bit scary, but in truth, we're quite friendly. Most of us, anyway. And we got ourselves another fast travel spot. Wonderful. I've traveled here from Freehaven to try and open up trade relations between the Bone Whites and maybe see if we can come together in an alliance to rival the human dominance. So far, not much luck. These deadbeats won't lift a finger to flick a maggot out of their own eye socket. I'm not kidding about that. And why would they? They already live in a paradise garden. They couldn't care less about the situation in Freehaven. I'm beginning to think this mission was a bust. Black are my wings, dark is the night. Endless my nightmare, dreamless my plight. Black is the world, pitch dark outside. Void eats all, nowhere to hide. Oh, that was cheerful. You just don't get me. Oh. Oh, look at this toothy boy. I'm called Svart the Scalpel. I like knives. Sharp knives, long knives, curved knives, shiny, glistening knives that slashes and slits. I enjoy them all. If you ever need something carved up, cut into small pieces, dissected, sliced, or otherwise severed, you can come to me. Artful etching or butchery or brutal butchery, I can do it all. How do you feel about pumpkins? Alright, the flowers are solid, which is interesting. It's interesting looking at these gravestones. They've got a bit of a, Magitech look to them. You know what I mean? As far as the scalpel, right? I have found this pumpkin. Do you think you could carve a nice smiling face into it? I'm glad you asked. It will be my pleasure. Thank you. Ooh. Don't know who needs this, but noted. Makani and Freehaven try to stagger along trade with mighty Nightingale City, but we don't. We produce nothing and consume nothing. Bully for you. I heard Sundergarden was a place where the dead come to life, so I traveled here to see if I could find a way to bring my lost lover back. Sadly, this is not how the garden works. Only bone whites are born here, and they all come from corpses already buried in the earth. Sorry for your loss. Okay. Just straight bummers. Through the Sundergarden, I have counted 6 sunflowers that have failed to bloom, possibly as a result of the blight. If you can find them all and provide them with life-giving soil and the sacred ceremony, return the favor. We're looking for flowers that have not flowered. Did that work? Yes. Alright, that's 2. There's another one there. This path leads to the Acorn Woods all the way to Freehaven. It's closed off, as you see. Because of the blight, we have elected to cut off all communication with the surrounding cities so that the problem we face can be contained and affect only us bone whites. The Sundergarden is quarantined until further notice. Okay. Ah, there's another sunflower right there. I had been running around Sans water because you run a little bit faster, or more correctly, you run a little bit slower with water in you, but at this point we're having a range so far that I don't think it's really saving me time, you know? I've lost count of how many there were. Hey, nice. I have a feel it must be the elephant I'm hearing about. Hello. Are you stuck down there? Do you need help to dig you out? No, it's alright. I like it down here. It's cozy and quiet and surprisingly comfortable. I'm resting in peace, you know? I don't need to eat. I don't need anything on the surface. People sometimes come by and talk to my hand, so I never get lonely. I see. To each their own, I suppose. You're right. However, there's something you can help me out if you're up to it. Okay, I'm listening. Thinking about getting some sort of face or mask or something to hold my hand. Bone white friends don't mind much, but the humans that come to visit Sundergarden from Nightingale City are often a bit unnerved by talking to just my hand. Figure I can help some sort of proxy head in my hand so that humans can have something that can feel, something that they can feel to make eye contact with. See what I mean? Yes, I think so. Some sort of decoy head. Yeah, just an orb with a face drawn on it would do, really. Why don't you see if you can find something colorful? I got this carved pumpkin for you. Svart the Scalpel was kind enough to carve a smiling face into it. Oh, perfect. A nice, friendly face for me to hold in my hand. Visitors will love this. Here, I want to give you this thing in return. I've no use for it, but I hear you can trade it with Makani. Thank you very much. Alright, cool. That is 4, so you know what? We can just... One more health. Alright, let's advance the plot, I reckon. Yono, there you are. How do you like the Center Garden? I think it's fantastical, and it looks like we came just in time, too. She makes it sound like good news. It's not, I'm afraid. Lady Erd, please tell Yono what you told us. Welcome to the Center Garden, Elephant Yono. This is the enchanted garden where we bone whites grow from the earth. It was blessed 1,000 years ago by the last elephant before you, whose name was Naga, but lately, no new bone whites have appeared in our cemetery. Naga's blessing is running out. The ground has gone sour, and nothing healthy can grow anymore. We call it the Blight, and it gets even worse. So the Center Garden is no longer produces bone whites, but something else crawls out of the ancient graves instead, something corrupted and dark. They're soulless creations, and they will blindly attack any living thing they come across. They are tormented ghosts of that long-forgotten battle, but without the light of Naga, they are nothing but specters of violence. We call them the Blightborn. And nobody knows about this? We know. We have watched in horror as our would-be brethren instead come up as mindless flesh-eaters. But this is our problem and we have to deal with it. We have closed off all roads to and from the Sunder Garden to keep the threat contained. The humans of Makani must be kept safe. We destroy the Blightborn as they appear, but they will keep coming for as long as the earth is corrupted. Well, me and Elephant Yono are here now. What can we do to help? It's hard to say, but the source of the Blight must be in the very heart of the Sunder Garden. Beneath the ground on which we stand is a huge network of graves and catacombs. We call it Maggot's Keep, and it in these old crypts, the corpses of the fallen rest. I think the it and the in are backwards. Until it's time for them to rise up again. We rarely venture there, as it is a place devoid of sunlight, even less so since the Blight, for this is a darkness in which the Blightborn can thrive. The magic must be restored to the sacred cemetery. That is the only way to stop the Blight and let new bone whites rise from their graves again. I don't know if I can do that. I have no idea what exactly Naga did 1,000 years ago. I'm sorry. We believe in you, Yona. I think you can do anything if you try. But I've never blessed a garden before. I haven't enchanted anything. I don't even know what a magic elephant is supposed to be. How hard can it be, right? You're an elephant after all, so it should probably come naturally anyways, I suppose. Will you enter Maggot's Keep, search the catacombs until you find the Heart of Darkness, and heal its wounds so that the magic of the sacred cemetery can be restored? The Sunder Garden is sick, and the Blightborn are but her symptoms. I'll do my best. I don't know why I got so tongue-tied there. Alright, well, I was trying to, you know, do something cool, but it didn't work out for me. Let's check out this, Maggot's Keep. Level 1, Maggot's Keep. Cool enemy design. Heck yeah. Getting significantly more Zelda-y. Darkness ahead, abandon hope. No. Ah, fire. Alright, more fire. More fire. Must snuff out the lights. All right. Round. Oh no, it's so dark. Tell you guys what. I'm realizing that we're running a bit long. I have no idea how deep this place is gonna be. So let's call it here. You know, this could be 2 levels, this could be 10 levels. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be 10 levels, but it's probably like 5 levels or something, but I just don't know how long it's gonna take. So yeah, we will end the episode here. YouTube, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!